Like the video and subscribe if you love Roblox. Hey yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we are here back inside a Build-A-Boat once again, and today we are going to be taking a look at every single Christmas boss fight and all the rewards with the inside a Build-A-Boat. I'm also going to be ranking my favorite boss fight in this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned, and also make sure to like the video and subscribe, because you guys do not want to miss out on these insane rewards and these insane boss fights that were inside a Build-A-Boat. And you guys may know the Christmas update is literally right around the corner. This thing is being worked on by contributors inside of the game, and this thing could be releasing literally anytime. So be on the lookout, because this is definitely going to be a big update, but we're going to be going back to memory lane and taking a look at every single boss fight there was or event for the Christmas update. And also, if you do want to get your name on the fan board, in this video I went ahead and I added Giraffio right there, so congratulations, you have now made it on the fan board. If you do want to get your name on the board, all you guys gonna do is like the video and subscribe and turn on that notification bell and set it to always. Usually what I do is I put a code word in the video, or I say a code word to you guys to comment below to be put on the fan board. In my last video, I actually hid a word in the middle of the video. I made it kind of obvious, but this one is going to be even more hidden. So I'm gonna hide the code word somewhere throughout the video, and if you find it, comment it down below. But this one's going to be a little bit more tricky, so only a certain amount of people are actually gonna get this thing. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. So looking back at one of the first ever Christmas updates inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure, you guys can see there's some gifts that you probably have never seen before, and well, you guys can see he made a boat out of presents. Now these presents are extremely rare. I only got 5 of them, and I believe these actually turned into the candy cane rods and the candy cane blocks themselves. Now inside of this update, there really was no boss fight. All there was just simply the shop that you could buy for gold. There's just presents. That's literally all the update was, but it's still kind of fun to look back at the first ever update for Christmas Build-A-Boats ever. Those gifts right there that you guys just saw actually ended up turning into these right here, which is dun dun dun, the candy cane block and also the rod right. That's what those actually turned into. You guys can see I was lucky enough to actually play in that update way back then, and this is the only way to actually get them, literally by getting those gifts inside that update. But that update didn't really have any boss fights, but I did want to show it off because it is kind of cool. Into the next update, there was the gift battle, there was the winter course, and the winter course was probably one of the coolest things ever. But right here you can fight a boss fight, and there's literally a boss fight that you guys could do on your plot. Now this boss fight right here was very, very interesting. You actually had to use candy canes and throw them at gingerbread men, and you'd go through different waves and literally just, you know, fight this thing. Now the next place I want to go over is the winter place. Now this place was honestly insane. There was like a whole separate course for the Christmas update itself. You guys can see right here, this was honestly so insane to play in. It was basically the Build-A-Boat river, but we actually literally it was like a more advanced version. You couldn't really do any glitches. There was no AFK grinders because the thing went up and down and left and right. There were so many cool things, and you guys can see right here, this is us using the pilot seat against the winter course right here, and it was actually very, very difficult to get through this. I can't lie. This is by far one of my favorite updates ever added to Build-A-Boat. In fact, it might still be my favorite #1. You guys can see right here, there was so many cool stages, and this thing was literally impossible to like win. It was very, very hard to win. But like I said, guys, the winter course was definitely one of my favorite updates ever added to Build-A-Boat. It was so like crazy, getting a whole new refresh of basically a second Build-A-Boat map with like 5 stages. The end, it was honestly really hard to do, but it was honestly super, super cool. Now later on, that winter place right there, the winter course I should say, actually got replaced by a boss fight that we've actually played. Was it last year? No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before last. Check this out. You guys can see right here, it brought you to the winter battle, and you actually got teleported to this thing. You guys can see this was like basically a custom Build-A-Boat boss fight, but like it was actually inside the game. Had a little present icon under the quest area, and you just be able to like invite your friends or whoever's inside the server, and you'd all get teleported to the place called the winter place. That's literally where the winter course was at as well, that you guys seen earlier. This map actually got replaced with what you guys are about to see right now. And by the way, people are still glitching into this game as we speak. You can see right here, you spawn right in and you get led into this giant Christmas map. Now this giant Christmas map has a bunch of like houses around it, has Christmas trees, and and most importantly, you have a snowball inside of your inventory, and with this snowball, you actually use this to defeat the boss fight itself. You can see there's different waves in which this thing actually comes in. So what you actually had to do is actually throw snowballs at these nutcrackers that basically chased you down, and if you actually got close, they would do damage, and you got 1 gold for every kill you got as well, and it was just, you know, another boss fight that you go through certain waves. You guys can see right here, there's a final wave where you have to defeat the giant nutcracker right here, while the gingerbread men chase you as well. It's pretty interesting, and this was honestly a really cool boss fight, I can't lie. There was a glitch you could actually defeat this boss fight almost instantly. Players were using auto clickers, and it was literally instantly winning the boss fight. The reward for this thing was actually pretty cool as well. So for this reward, you end up getting 2 gifts of the red gift, and I believe you got the green gift as well, and there's the Christmas chest that you guys see right there. We've gone over the original Build-A-Boat for Treasure Christmas update. We've gone over the winter course. We've gone over the huge present that spawns in the middle of the plot, which the giant present quest is also the gingerbread man quest. It says right here, the boss gingerbread man, aka gingerbread boss, shares the same texture as a normal gingerbread man, blah 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 blah, all this other stuff, and you guys can see right here, you actually got some pretty interesting stuff. This thing did have 50 hit points, so it actually was kind of difficult to actually beat, but if you had a lot of people in game, you could actually defeat it pretty easily. We are not finished yet, so right here we have every single block that's been a part of a Christmas update. Now, I think there's actually more than this. I think there actually is more. Yeah, there definitely is more, but right here we have the candy cane post and block. We got the candy cane wheels. We got the light bulb. I believe that was a Christmas gift. We got the cameras. I know for sure these were Christmas gifts as well. We got the winter turbine here. We got the other winter turbine, or the engine right there, winter turbine, candy cane harpoon. We got the snowball cannon launcher thing right here. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure we also got a switch as well, and then we also got actually I think the switch is part of the Easter update, and then we got these candy cane swords right here as well. So there's a lot of very interesting items that have been released inside of Christmas updates of Build-A-Boat, but last year we got something insane, and that was a brand new tool. If you guys don't remember this last year's quest, well, let's go ahead and take a look. I also completely forgot about the parachute block and also the music note as well. Those are also Christmas gifts. Last year's Christmas quest that we got was called the Invasion quest, and you guys can see it right there. It was a limited time quest, and with this reward, you got 1 of the yellow gifts and also some gold as well. And you guys can see this tiny little Christmas town spawned in, kind of reminded me of the other Christmas boss that we had inside of the game, and literally all you had to do with this is survive. That's literally it. It was one of the easiest boss fights ever. It says launch to start the attack, stay and fight. All you had to do is literally just build a simple wall and hide behind it. It was literally that easy, and that's pretty much what we ended up doing. Now, once you actually completed this thing, you guys can see right there, it would drop something from Santa's sleigh, and then boom, you would get yourself your very own gift right there. Now, inside of that gift was actually the trowel tool, but we didn't actually know at the time that it was the trowel tool. It was super interesting, and you guys can see there's also Christmas stages as well. We've had so many cool boss fights inside of Build-A-Boat. We've had many cool quests and winter courses. There's been so many cool things, and well, I hope this year we get something just as good. I'm honestly excited. If you guys are excited about the Christmas update, go ahead and comment down below what you're most excited about, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and drop a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys all inside of the next one. Have a great day as always. Peace out and goodbye.